Hey guys, good afternoon. Tiffany here. Welcome to Muscle Up Lower Body Edition. I've got my 15-pound weight here. Grab what you need. Make sure you have some extras if you want to switch the weight up. But we'll get started with our warm up. Make sure you have your water nearby or anything, and make space if you are rushing. Go ahead and pause the video. Do what you got to do to make sure that your area is what it needs to be for your workout, so you can just be here and stay focused. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Our warm-up is going to be knee huggers first. So we're just trying to warm up those hips, bringing those legs up, squeezing at the top. And then we'll go ahead and spread our legs and do some hip rotation. So nice big circles with the hips, 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. Really get into those hips, guys. And then we'll bring our legs together and do some knee and ankle rotation. So put our hands on our knees and we'll just kind of guide them in a circular motion, 5 times one way, 5 times the other. Getting out any kinks, getting that circulation going. And then we'll do some alternating butt kicks. So just nice and easy. And then we'll go ahead and do that from the top once again. So we're doing knee hugs. And then hip rotations, 5 in one direction, 5 in the other. And then our knee and ankle rotations. Five in one way, 5 the other. And then our butt kickers. All right, perfect. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to do first 10 uneven straight leg deadlifts. So it's uneven because we're only going to have one weight in the hand, but we are still doing straight leg deadlifts. So feet are like right under the hips, and we're trying to maintain we have a slight bend in our knees. But we're trying to keep them as straight as possible. So we're going to come down. We're not trying to lean that shoulder. We're trying to keep the shoulders square, coming down, coming up, squeezing the glutes at the top. So we got 10 in one hand, 10 in the other. And then we're going to be doing single leg deadlifts. So we'll be here. The leg that is coming up is the leg that has the weight. So we'll come down, slight bend, come up, squeeze the glutes. We got 6 of those on each leg. So we'll get into that first. We'll do a couple rounds of that, and then we'll move on. So our straight leg deadlift, I've got the weight in my right hand. Watch as my shoulders stay square. So we really want to be careful that we have a heavy weight or a moderate to heavy weight. So we want to make sure that our body is not, we're learning how to build that strength on one side. So we'll go ahead and start and begin. 1, making sure that our neck is nice and long. 2, 3, you can have a slight bend in those knees, but we're trying to keep them as straight as possible. 4, squeezing the glutes at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching arms right back in. Pack that shoulder so it stays nice and contracted, and begin. 1. You can see my shoulders are staying level, so this one with the weight is not going further. Down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So we'll switch arms. Weight is in the right arm. Left leg is going to be the one that's staying. And then the right leg is going to be the one that's going up for our single leg deadlift. We only got 6 on each side. And begin. 1, 2, squeeze that glute at the top. 3, 4, 5, long neck, guys, and 6. Go ahead and switch legs. Turn this way. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good job. Go ahead and drop that weight if you need to. Grab your water. Take a second to breathe, and then we'll go right back up, doing the same thing. So we have our 10 uneven straight leg deadlifts and our 6 single leg deadlifts each. All right, let's pick that weight back up, guys. I'm going to start with the left hand this time for our single leg or for our straight leg deadlifts. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Remember to keep breathing, guys. 9, and 10. Switching arms right into it. I'll turn. 1, 2. Really push those glutes back. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Switching arms, we're going to do our single leg deadlift, 6 reps. So I'm starting with the weight in the left hand, and foundation leg is the right. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Switching sides. Foundation leg is left. Weight is in the right. And begin. 1, 2, 3. Same thing here with the shoulders. Don't let one dip because it has weight. 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Go ahead and drop that weight. Take a second. Breathe. Feel that fire going through your legs right now. We got one more round and then we'll move on. Take those legs out. Grab your water if you need to. Really focus on that form here. Focus on breathing. Straight leg. Last round and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switching hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great work, guys. 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Switch arms, single leg. Last round of these. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Other side. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect, guys. Drop that weight. Take a second to recover, and we'll move on. Great job so far. So now we have a goblet squat for 10. So we'll just be picking up that weight, holding it under the chin. Nice squat stance. Coming down, keeping that chest up. Come back up for 10. And we're going to be doing lateral seesaws. So we'll have the weight in the hand of the leg that's foundation. And we'll be leaning to the side. Just like that. 1, squeezing the glutes, making sure we're activated through the hips. Coming down like that. That's 1. We're going to do 6 on each leg. So we're going to really feel that in those side glutes. So go ahead and take a couple more seconds, and then we'll get started with our goblet squat. If you need to adjust the weight, that's totally fine. You can probably go a little bit heavier for the goblet squat. Probably maintain for the seesaws as you did for the single leg deadlifts. Or maybe a little bit lighter, depending on your balance. That's really what's going to give you the struggle here. So let's go ahead and get started with our goblet squat. Remember, we're not arching that back. We're not leaning into that back. We're tucking that tailbone, keeping our shoulders back and down, engaging through the core for that squat, guys. All right, 10 reps and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and start with the weight in our left hand. Nice strong leg here, slight bend in that knee, but really pressing through all parts of that foot. Shoulders back and down, engaging through the core, and begin. 1, 2, 3, strong through that leg, guys. 4, 5, and 6. Go ahead and switch sides. Stabilize through that leg. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Go ahead and drop that weight. Shake those legs out. Another 2 rounds of that. Deep breath. Remember, we don't always have to be jumping around like crazy people to get a good workout. We want to build strength with these workouts. We want to make sure that we have enough recovery time. So we want to put out the same amount of effort in each set that we do. So the recovery is very important. Important. So just make sure that you're not overdoing it and you are taking enough rest for you so that when you jump back into the set, you are not like super fatigued and you have to like break through your reps. All right, let's go ahead and get these goblet squats again. 10 reps and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Go ahead and drop that weight if you need to. So this time we'll start with the weight in the right hand with the right leg. 6 reps. Good foundation in that leg, slight bend in the knee. Make sure we're squeezing on the way up, really thinking about contracting that whole leg to help move that hip hinge and also through our core. And begin. 1, 2, 3, squeeze that glute, guys. 4, 5, and 6, switching legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Go ahead and drop that weight. One more set. And if you need to in between, you can hit some more of those hip circles if you're feeling some type of way. If you feel like stuff is kind of clicking and locking and stuff, you can go ahead and do that too. But you can do some of these in between just to keep your body moving and keep your muscles warm. If you feel like you're not, you don't want to just stand around and wait for the recovery. But we'll get back into it in about another 6 seconds. 10 goblet squats. And if at all, in between these sets, you're like, oh, I want to go a little bit heavier, or I want to like take it down, go ahead and do that. Even in the middle of the set, if you feel like you need to replace your weight, go ahead and do that. But I would encourage that you find a weight and stick to it. That first set is usually for you to be like, oh, is this the weight that I want to use? And then that second set is for you to like, yes, okay, this is where I need to be. It's a little too heavy or it's a little too light. And then by that third set, you're really where you're at and you're really engaging everything for sure. So let's go ahead and get it. 10 reps, goblet squats. These things are sketchy because they like loosen. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Start on the left. Deep breath. And begin, chest up. 1, 2, 3. Feel it in those glutes, guys. 4, 5, and 6. Switching sides. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Drop that weight. Shake those legs out. Feel in the obliques a little bit too, so you can go ahead and hit a spinal twist if you'd like. All right, next we're going to be doing glute pulses. So we're taking it down to the ground, which sometimes is my fave. I'm like, yes, maybe we'll get lucky and do a starfish or something. Okay, so we're going to have our weight right here and our lower abdomen. If it's too heavy and it's too painful, don't put it there. Or you can grab a towel, fold it up, or a blanket or something. But when you put it there, don't just release your abs. Have contracted abs when you rest your weight on your stomach. So we're going to make sure we have that weight secured. Our heels are going to be as close to our glutes as possible, and they're in line with our hips. And we're just driving up, and we're going to pulse up. 1, 2, squeezing those glutes. After that, we have 6 single leg glute bridges. So we'll be doing the same thing, except we'll be coming down, all the way down and all the way up. So just like this, 1, 2. So those are going to be super killer. So if you'd like to grab a lighter weight for those single leg ones, I suggest you have one nearby. They are going to burn for sure. So you got about like 5 seconds and then we'll get started. All right, get into position. 10 glute pulses up at the top. Lift and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Bring it down. You can straighten those legs out, shake them out a little bit. We're really about to feel it, like really, really. So we'll start with the left leg elevated first. And we want to try to keep that leg in line, the knees in line. So we don't want this one down here or all the way too far up. And if you can't maintain that, then you can just keep both feet down and you'll just do 12 total reps. And lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switch legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Go ahead and shake those legs out. Remove that weight. Grab your water if you need to. Stand up and shake it out if you need to. I just feel like that would use more energy than I'd like to. So I'm just going to chill here. Chill here for a second. Shake my legs out. That way I can conserve some energy for this next set. Deep breath. About 5 more seconds and we'll get started. Grab your weight. If you need to change your weight, go ahead and do so. And take it up for the pulse. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Relax. Shake those legs out if you need to. We'll start with the right leg elevated. Lift And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switching legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Remove that weight and straighten out those legs and shake it out. Last set coming up here, guys. I know those glutes are probably on fire, but that's the point. Couple more seconds, we'll get it in. Last round of these. We'll move on. You guys are already over halfway through the workout, so great job. Okay, last set. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Drop it low. We'll lift that left leg up first. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Drop it down. Deep breath. Last little bit. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Awesome job, guys. Go ahead and take some time to get up. Don't get up super fast. Grab some water. Got a minute here to recover. My spreadsheet does not want to work today. All right, so next we have squat calf raise and single leg calf raise. So we'll be in a squat position. We'll be just lifting those calves just like that. And then after that, we'll be doing single leg calf raises. So weight in the same leg, and we're just coming up. Get a nice little calf work here. So about 10 more seconds, and then we'll get started. And if the squat calf raise is not comfortable for you, you can go ahead and just do regular calf raises on both legs and then transition to the single leg. And I'll let my assistant in, and also I'm sweating. Sweat announcement. Come on, Coco, join us. Here she is. Here she is. All right, guys, let's get started. So nice little half squat here. And we're just lifting the calves up. And we'll step back and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Stand up, shake it out. So now we got the same thing, except we're standing up straight. And we only got one leg going. So if you need to have that foot back there for a kickstand, try to tap it lightly. Don't just like have your whole weight on it. Really focusing on this leg. We only got 6 reps on each. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switching sides. Whew, feel those already. Get balance first. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Drop that weight. Shake those legs out. Calves are often under-trained. So when you actually do train them, you're like, oh, that's what that muscle feels like. Okay, I remember. All right, a couple more seconds and we'll get back in. To our squat. Remember, if you don't want to do the quarter or half squat as you're doing the calf raises, go ahead and stand up and do them regular with both legs, but maintain that weight. All right. Get ready. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. I feel like I look kind of like an alien doing that. I thought of like those weird aliens from that M. Night Shyamalan movie, Signs. I don't know. I'm just looking at myself. I'm like, what a weirdo. Okay. So we're going on to the right leg now. Remember the kickstand if you need it. Nice and balanced. So remember our shoulders are backing down, core is still engaged here, guys, to help keep us upright. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switching legs. Already burning the calf. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. 2 sets down, 2 to go. 1 to go. Sorry. Shaking those legs out. Woo. So we did those ankle rotations. Those are really important, especially when you're doing any type of flexion, an extension of the ankle. You want to make sure you have that warmed up too. Very intricate, just like the shoulder, very intricate mechanisms down here in the ankle and foot. All right. Alien stance, I should call it, since that's what I'm thinking about when I look at myself do it. All right, nice little squat here. Chest is still up, bright, shoulders are backing down, and lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. We'll start on the left leg. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switching sides. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Awesome. Drop that weight. Take a minute to recover. Almost done, guys. All right, so next we have our sumo squat. So our legs are a little bit wider than our normal squat. We're grabbing that weight. We're coming down nice and easy, keeping those knees in line with the toes. So we want to press the toes out a little bit more than we normally would for a squat. Keeping that back straight, just like that. And then we have 6 Curtsy lunges each side. So we'll be up here with our weight. And just coming behind ourselves with our leg, dropping down, coming back. So we got about 15 seconds and then we'll get started again. Coco is just like casing the area like she usually does, making sure, I think she's making sure nothing like comes and like rolls into my leg maybe or something like that. Or she's just being distracting like usual. We'll never know. We will never know. All right, guys, time for our sumo squats. Get in position. Shoulders back and down, chest up, not arching that back and relaxing here, tucking the tailbone, keeping the core engaged, and begin. 1, squeezing the glutes at the top as usual. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. Curtsy lunge. We'll start sending the right leg back and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right into the other side. 1. Keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Drop that weight. Take that break. Almost done, guys. Couple more minutes of work. Stretch these legs out. You guys can go have the most motivated Monday you ever had in your entire life. Shake it out, shake it out. Coco, when are you going to start lifting these weights here? I'm doing all the work. Craziness. All right, back at it, guys. Sumo squat. Deep breath. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So curtsy, we'll start sending our left leg back first. 6 reps. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Right into the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. Drop that weight. One more round, guys. Couple of seconds here to recover. I feel it definitely in my calves right now, but I feel like it's going to creep on me later, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to go to get up and I'm going to be like, hello, which is not always a bad thing. Just make sure you guys are drinking water, and we'll get a good stretch after this. All right, last set. Made it this far. Might as well finish strong. 10 sumo squats, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and bring that weight up for your curtsies. So we'll start by swinging that left leg behind us first. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Switching legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. My favorite part, drop the weight and roll it away. Perfect. Go ahead and take a second to recover that heart rate. Relax, relax, relax. If you need to keep moving because it's a little bit more elevated than you thought it'd be, totally fine. Deep breaths. She's doing crazy things here too. Maybe she's trying to stretch too. All right, so go ahead and grab the wall if you need to. We'll go into our quad stretch. Nice foundation leg. Bring that one leg up on the right side. Try to keep those knees in line so we're not chilling here. You're not stretching anything. And we're not all the way here doing craziness. Right here. That's it. So push that hip out and bring the foot in to the glute. So really get that stretch, guys. And don't lock out that left leg. Slight bend. And we're breathing deep here. You obviously might feel some of this in your arms because you were using your arms to hold the weight, but that's an added bonus. There's nothing wrong with that. And drop that leg, and we'll swing it right in front. Put it to the heel, push those glutes back, and lean forward as far as you can, getting a nice stretch in the back of that leg. Keep that neck nice and long. If you need to hold on to something, you can do that too. And nice and easy inhale to come up, and we'll switch sides. Remember pushing out that hip, bringing that foot to that glute, trying to keep the knees in line. Nice light bend in that foundation leg. She's gotten quite large, I'm gonna have to say. She's quite large. And release that leg, swing it out front, push those glutes back. And bring it on up, nice and easy. And we'll go ahead and spread those legs out, nice and far, slightly uncomfortably far. Bringing those toes in towards each other. And we're just gonna easily push those hips back, plant the hands here, and try to bend one leg. The other leg might drag in, that's totally fine. We'd rather have more space than crunch our joints. So we'll just sit here for a second. Try to keep that foot pointed up as much as you can. You're getting a nice stretch in both of the inner leg here, and then also through that calf and that ankle. So you should feel it in multiple places. Hands down for support. And then nice and easy push up with the hands and travel over to the other side. Breathe here. Nice job. Push it all the way up. And then we'll just walk our hands over to the left-hand side, trying to bring our nose to our knee. And nice and easy, walk those hands over to the other foot. Feel this along the side of the leg. Ooh, I feel it in my calf too. And walk it down towards the middle. And we'll walk our feet in just a little bit. We still want to be a little bit outside of the hips. Feet pointed out, and we're just going to slowly drop our glutes, nice and easy. And if you have to walk into it, that's totally fine. We want to hit a nice low squat, opening up the groin. We're using those elbows to push those knees out. If you cannot get this low, go ahead and take it to a nice squat. Take those hands, push those knees out like that, or you can use your elbows to push your legs out. So you have a couple different options here. This is obviously going to be the one that gives you the most, but if you don't have the range of motion, totally fine, work where you are. Nothing wrong with levels, guys. Go ahead and take those hands, push all the way up, walk those feet in to touching, and we'll try to straighten our legs as much as we can. So that means we might come up a little bit. So if you come up and you're feeling tension, be where you are. If you feel tension here, that's totally fine. Just keep those legs straight and try to go down as low as you can. Keep a nice long neck. Breathe here. And with each exhale, try to get a little bit lower without bending your legs. And we'll go ahead and bend them nice and generously. Roll on up. Find a wall, and we'll get one more calf stretch in. So we're just going to take the tip toes of our feet on the wall, and we're going to push into the wall, feeling it in that calf. So I've got my right foot on the wall, my right toes on the wall, and I'm pushing my body towards the wall with my left foot. Then we'll switch sides. And one big inhale. Thank you guys for joining me today for Muscle Up Lower Body Edition. Coco says thank you as well. If you need more stretching, guys, go ahead and find some more of our videos. See, that was the sweat. But have a great day.